mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hilliard just towards it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's the third baseman, Brian Hayes. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. A solo shot. It's 1-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. Right through there for a strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. There's a swing and a drive. Doyle going back. Gone! That ball was crushed. Andrew McCutchen blasts one out. And they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0. 1 out, base is empty. This is Joey Bart. That one ripped. That ball's carrying. And it hits the fence. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Waste no time there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Now here is Termarr Johnson. Swing and a high fly ball left field. He's there. He's got it. 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Jason Giambi. Right side, hard hit to first. That ends the inning. Back here in Denver, and on the hill in this one, Paul Skeens. What do we have on him?
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to. Misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Bottom of the first, here's the left fielder, Jordan Beck. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
On the ground to third. Fair ball. Boots it. Around first and hustling for second. Still manages a throw. Tag, and they got him. So an error on the play, but they get the out anyway. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. That one misses. Ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 down, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Hunter Goodman. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Back here at Coors Field, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Jose Siri. Feltner back to work. Just missed. Feltner measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance, and it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Now,
Count
Ted
1-0.
Williams. First pitch, not close. Feltner checks the runner. Siri back in on a dive. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the second. Pitch misses. 2-0. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Ball 1.
Xander Bogaerts, the next to hit, takes
1-0.
ball 1.
Ball, that's out.
No outs. Runners at first and third.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Feltner throws to first, and he's back safely. Out to short, Tovar. Off balance feed, there's one. Safe at first. They won't get a bolt, and the runner comes in from third. So the lineup flips over. Now the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. He's 0 for 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Bogaerts on the go. Back up the middle and a base hit. And now 2 aboard. He's in there.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And the batter now, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. The throw to first, and 2 away now. And now the right fielder, Andrew McCutchen. He's already homered in this game. Runner breaks for third. Estrada. Over to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ezequiel Tovar. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
That one fouled off. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Ryan McMahon stands in now and watches strike 1. Fastball for a strike. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. Gets a piece and stays alive.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. On to the third inning. Here's Joey Bart now.
The catcher, Joey Bart.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Now batting, second baseman, Termarr.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Johnson now at the plate. Fly to left his first time. That one is absolutely belted, and that should be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score, and that's a double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean,
So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Ryan Rollison.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Giambi in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Johnson at second with nobody out. On a line out towards center. Doyle makes the grab, one down. And now it's Jose Siri.
The center fielder.
We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Coming home, he will score, and it's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead. And now it's going to be Ted Williams. 1 for 1 with a single so far. There's a strike.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes on the ground right side. He steps on the bag. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. Swung on, belted. That's back. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run comes in from second. It's 7-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the
hard hit, left field, base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And here is Ke'Bryan Hayes. Grounds one to short. On to first. They limit the damage here. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. So in now for Colorado, Sam Hilliard.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even
drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. So man aboard. Next to hit for the Rockies, Kyle Farmer. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And there's a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swings and misses, and one down below the zone. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Hilliard up to third on the wild pitch. Here's Michael Toglia.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
2 straight.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. Next for Colorado, Jordan Beck. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Just missed. That one in triple digits. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here in the last half of the third. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here in Denver, on to the fourth. Now it's the right fielder, Andrew McCutchen. And there's a ball.
You know, this group of hitters really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They're getting hits when it matters most and converting base runners into runs. They've got 5 hits with runners in scoring position.
McMahon fires over to first. And a quick out, number 1. Bart up to him for the third time as he lays off inside, ball 1. And a swing and a miss there.
One of the most frustrating things for an offense is leaving runners on base. So the big hits they've gotten in this one have made a very happy group of hitters down there.
1 down, base is empty. Hit hard, base hit.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
And now Termarr Johnson. That's a slider for a strike. Bart leads off first with 1 away. And that drops in for a strike.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Rolison checks over to first, and he's back. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Here goes the runner. Swing and a slow roller. Estrada whips it to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. And now the first baseman, Jason Giambi.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
0 for 2 in this one. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Ball.
Now 1 miss.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
And a strike on the outside edge. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Now they've got him in a rundown. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Ready to go, bottom 4. So in now for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Now the Rockies catcher, Hunter Goodman. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. McCutchen pulls that one down. Out number 2.
Now batting.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ezequiel Tovar. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-2.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back here at Coors Field, and here's the first baseman, Jason Giambi. Rollison back to work. To the right side, and foul ball. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for
Now
him.
batting,
Anytime
the
you rip a
fielder,
line drive the other way, you feel really
Siri.
good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And that one hammered and a foul ball. Siri measures 6 feet 2 inches, 210 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Here's your 1. Up the middle. Nice stop. There's 1. Out to first. Not in time. Great effort there.
Now batting, designated hitter, Ted Williams.
Now it's going to be Ted Williams. 1 for 2. Move to first. And he dives back in safely. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. He sends it out of here. It's 9-0.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher in the
Rockies,
game for the Rockies, Jaden
number
Hill.
0.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here's Bogarts now. The shortstop takes a ball. One down, base is empty. Headed towards the corner. And it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Now batting, the left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. And a base hit into right. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners
The third
with
baseman,
1 out.
Number 13, Ke'Bryan
So digging in, Ke'Bryan Hayes. He's already homered here in this one. Ground ball could be 2. Zips it across. Out number 2, and another run comes in.
Now
At the
batting,
plate,
right
Andrew
fielder,
McCutcheon.
Andrew McCutcheon.
That one ripped right center field. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Run comes in from second.
Comes through with the RBI. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Fought off foul. McCutcheon stands at second with 2 gone. Next offering is in for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Right back to him on the mound. Fires over to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
Now Thairo Estrada to the plate. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. That clips the zone, and the count is 1-1.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
And a swing and a miss. And he keeps putting up the K's. That's number 11.
The right fielder.
And now the right fielder, Sam Hilliard, doubled his first time. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's fits? A fit. Your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Termarr Johnson. And it's fouled away.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
That one ripped. And it's off the wall, but foul.
Nope, that's inside.
Almost got him.
Ball 2.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Goodman down to first with it. In time to get him. 1 away on the strikeout. And now the first baseman, Jason Giambi. 1 for 3. In the air, left field, down the line. And that drops foul. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Makes the catch up against the wall. 2 down, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Jose Siri. And that misses. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. And they add a run. It's 12-0.
That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Zach Agnos comes on now.
Number 36.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So 2 down. Next to hit, Ted Williams. That one's in there. 0-1. Hard hit, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back.
Leading
Kyle
up
Farmer
for
up to the
Rockies,
plate now.
The first baseman, Kyle
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and
Farmer.
having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Right through there for a strike.
All these Rockies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled. Quite a bit today.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 99 miles per hour to finish him off. And now
The
here
designated
is
hitter, number
Michael
4,
Tolia.
Michael Tolia.
Just
Ball,
off the
that's
inside
inside.
edge. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike
Ball,
one.
one strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider,
One ball,
but they've
two
not been
strikes.
able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And down on strikes. And the whiffs just keep on coming. He's up to 14 now. Back in the box again. Takes a strike. Just missed. Swings through that one.
One ball, two strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the 5th time today. Incredible. New inning getting
Leading
started.
off for the
And now
Grizzlies,
Xander
the shortstop,
Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts.
That's in there. High fly ball out towards left field. That's back. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. A laser to left. And they add a run. It's 13-0.
He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Here's the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. Fastball
Ball,
is
that's outside.
outside. Ripped on a line. Stretches out and hauls it in. Now the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
The third baseman, number 13, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
First
Ball
pitch
one.
misses.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Hilliard makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Now it's the right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Hit on the ground to short. Tovar throws to first in time, and McCutchen is out. And that is that. Bottom of the 7th.
Leading
Now at
up
the plate,
for the
Brenton
Rockies,
Doyle.
The center fielder.
Singing, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively.
Doyle.
I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And first offering is fouled off. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one back there. And that's going to bang against the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just missed out.
Nolan Ryan
now
taking over on the mound.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Goodman now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. That to right. McCutchen after it. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ezekiel Tovar. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
Backed off the plate that time.
1-1.
Next pitch is outside, and it's 2-1. 1-0-1 on the gun, swing and a miss. Pumping serious gas at 102 on that one. McMahon in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Ooh, Baya.
No balls, 2 strikes.
You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
3.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here in Denver, here's the catcher, Joey Bart.
Joey
Agnos measures 6 feet even, 24 years old, and he was a 10th round pick in 2022. Outside. Next pitch is outside.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
In the air, right field. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. That pitch gets the inside corner. It's 2-2. That one the other way. Handles, throws the first. One up, one down. Here's the second baseman, Termarr Johnson.
Termarr Johnson.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
The first baseman, number 25.
And here here's the first baseman, Jason Giambi. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. And they boost their lead. It's 15-0.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
for the
And
Rockies.
we've got ourselves a pitching change.
Number
Seth
54.
Halverson.
Seth Halverson.
Jose Siri will hit next.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And the first offering is not close. Still only one out here in the inning. Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
I got one ball, one
Love to
strike.
see it. Power versus power right there.
And that's
Inside,
off
ball two.
the inside edge. And that's ball 2. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Now
Back,
2 out.
number 9.
2 out,
Designated
base is
hitter,
empty.
Ted
Next is the designated
Williams.
hitter, Ted Williams. On the ground, right side. And that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop.
Man in scoring
Xander
position with 2 away.
Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts digs in now. Slice to right. And foul ball. Williams at second with 2 down. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a pair. It's 17-0.
Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
Back to the top of the order, and now Brandon Marsh. And ball 1.
Outside.
Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. He was late there. Strike 1.
Let's see if he's
1-1.
willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
That one in triple digits.
He can
One
live
ball,
up in the
2
zone
strikes.
all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
That's ball 2.
Inside, almost got him. The other way. Beck makes the play, and that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Tyrell Estrada.
Estrada.
Ryan back to work. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. And that's in for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Swings and misses. That K is his 3rd of the game.
The right fielder.
Next to hit for the Rockies,
16.
Sam Hilliard.
Struck out on just 3
Hilliard.
pitches last time.
Swings and misses. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Just
Oh, lights
missed. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 down, bases
The first
empty.
baseman, number 6.
And now the first baseman, Kyle Farmer. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. Back here at Coors Field, all set to start the 9th in this one. And now, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Ground ball up the middle. Into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Now here is Andrew McCutchen. Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
Inside.
And that's a stolen base, not even close. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Way back there. Gone! That ball was crushed. That one felt good. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 19-0.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach.
So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Jimmy Herget. And here's the catcher, Joey Bart. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw won't get there in time, and they don't get the out.
Batter number 2, second baseman, Termarr.
Man at first, nobody out. Termarr Johnson, the next to hit. Check on the runner. Bart dives back in safely. Ball one there.
No strikes.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here at the top of the 9th. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Grabs it on the run.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Throw to first. Giambi at the plate and takes high there. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Ball outside. Throw to second, and he's safe. And another ball.
3 balls, no strike.
Check swing, and he went. And the count is 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And ball 4 to aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And here is Jose Siri. Outside with a breaking ball. Swing and a miss.
Well, that's that slope right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Shoots a line drive single into right center. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Picks himself up an RBI. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Stepping in, Ted Williams. ground ball to the right side. Oh, great grab on the dive. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogart.
Here's Xander Bogaerts. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. That one ripped. This one could be trouble. In comes the run from third, and they extend their lead. Bogaerts into second.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that.
New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Angel Chevy.
Number 57, Angel Chevy.
Back to the top of the order now. Brandon Marsh now at the plate. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. The throw in, and he's in there. A run comes in on the play.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now a chance for Ke'Bryan Hayes. That one pushed foul. Oh, 1 now. Just
Outside,
missed.
that's a ball.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Coming home. He'll score easily. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Move to second, and he's out. And he got him. That is. And welcome back to the ballpark. So bottom of the 9th. Now it's the DH, Michael Toglia. Fastball for a strike. Climb the ladder with that fastball. 0-2 now. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row.
Now batting, left
Jordan
fielder,
Beck digging in for the Rockies.
Beck.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Nice grab, McCutchen able to make that play. And there's 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Inside corner for a strike, and a count even 1-1. Just missed.
2-1.
The Rockies with a lot of ground to make up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails, locked down the opponent. This team did everything right today.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.